Hello, my name is Tyler Hank, and today I'll be taking you through myself and Alexis's presentation on the property of water, that water is less dense as a solid. Brought to you by Biology, Mrs. Scalia, period 3. To start off the presentation, we're going to take a look at the basic model of a water molecule. Water in its molecular form is H2O, essentially two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. When water freezes, it is less dense and takes up more space. We're going to take a look at why this is so in the next slide. So here we have a comparison of on the left a water molecule to on the right an ice molecules. What you are seeing here occurs because when water freezes, it's more widely spread out in its solid form than is in the liquid. As the water cools below 4 degrees, the hydrogen bonds that you see begin to move apart to hold the negatively charged oxygen atoms apart. This causes wider spacing within the ice molecules as the hydrogen bonds are stretched out between the stable hydrogen bonds. Why is this property essential to life, you may be asking? Well, the fact is that water in its solid form, basically ice, is less dense than it is in its liquid form and is very important to life on Earth. Without it, the Arctic and the continent of Antarctica would cease to exist. Animals that inhabit it and call it their home, such as walrus, polar bear, penguin, and a number of other Arctic animals, would not have a home. The absence of the continent would leave them stranded, out to die. The absence of the cold water would cause undersea life that depends on that specific water temperature to die. This would include most of the undersea life, as well as basic plankton and phytoplankton, the diet of the much larger animals such as gray whales. Eliminating portions of the food chain, which would essentially work its way up, killing off other species. The importance of living organisms and their survival in this predicament. One organism that needs the quality of water are fish. If the ice sank instead of floating, then this would leave the oceans crowded, essentially eliminating the room for the fish to swim. It would make it impossible for them to exist. Also, another example is lakes and other bodies of water. When they freeze on the surface. This allows the fish underneath to still live, even though the surface of the lake is sealed off during the cold winter months. Here is a bibliography of the sites we used to develop this presentation. If you would like to learn more, feel free to visit these sites or explore on your own using the internet. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and learned a little bit. Have a nice day.